Blessing in Disguise is one Nollywood movie you won't forget in a hurry. This 2024 film brings together a talented cast of Maurice Sam, Sonia and Tana Adelano, each delivering powerful performances that make the story feel real, deep, and full of tension. The movie takes you through the roller coaster of life's challenges, showing how setbacks sometimes hide blessings. It reminds you that in life, what seems like a problem today might be the solution to your tomorrow. This film gives you the dose of drama you didn't know you needed. The plot is no ordinary love story. It is woven with betrayal, redemption, and choices that define the characters. At first glance, the title Blessing in Disguise makes you think this is going to be one of those good things coming in unexpected packages kinds of films. And true to form, it does not disappoint. What starts as an emotional mess soon turns into a powerful tale of how life's twists and turns can lead you to self-discovery and growth. But you're going to be on the edge of your seat, asking yourself, is this really the blessing they're talking about? Maurice Sam plays the kind of character you can't easily forget. At the beginning, you think you've figured him out. He's dealing with personal demons and feels like he's stuck in a never-ending cycle of mistakes. But as the story unfolds, Maurice brings more depth to his role than you'd expect. You find yourself sympathizing with him even when he makes the wrong choices, and by the end of it, you're left wondering if you would have done things differently in his shoes. His performance is proof that in Nollywood, acting is not just about looking good on screen, it's about making you feel. Then there's Sonia who steals the show with her resilience. If you've ever had to pick yourself up after life knocked you down, her character will resonate with you. Sonia plays a protagonist who is strong, vulnerable, and human. She makes you believe that no matter what life throws at you, there's always a way out. What's even more impressive is how she balances her strength with moments of softness, making you relate to her struggles. Whether she's crying, fighting, or trying to keep it together, you feel every single emotion. Tana Adelano brings in a level of intensity that you didn't know the movie needed. She's got this charm that catches your attention and a fierceness that keeps you hooked. Her character might not always make the best decisions, but you can't help but respect her for owning her mistakes. Tana knows how to make her presence felt, and the chemistry between her, Maurice, and Sonia creates the kind of dynamic you can't take your eyes off. These three make you wonder, what happens when love and betrayal collide? Now let's talk about the cinematography. Blessing in Disguise captures the Nigerian experience so beautifully, you almost feel like you're living through the story yourself. The shots of vibrant markets, the bustling streets, and even the quiet, reflective moments, it all makes you appreciate the rich culture that the film celebrates. It's not just about telling a good story, it's about making you feel like you're right there in the thick of it. The use of color, light, and location gives the movie an authenticity that pulls you in from the first frame. The direction is another highlight. There's a fine balance between tension and relief, which keeps you hooked. At one point, you're biting your nails because you don't know how the story will turn out, and the next, you're laughing, even though the situation is dire. It's a delicate dance that the director pulls off seamlessly. You get to see these characters in their highs and lows, and every moment feels genuine. The direction makes sure that you don't just watch the film, you experience it. But beyond the drama and the plot twists, Blessing in Disguise is a deep dive into the human spirit. The film forces you to confront the tough questions about life, love, and forgiveness. Can you truly forgive someone who has hurt you deeply? How do you move on when your world has been shattered? Is redemption truly possible? These aren't just questions the characters face, they are questions we all have to answer at some point in our lives. It's the kind of movie that leaves you reflecting long after the credits roll. And that's where the film's themes shine. Resilience is at the heart of this story. It's not about the perfect life or the perfect love, it's about how you bounce back after being knocked down. It's about picking yourself up when everything seems lost. The characters in this film might not have all the answers, but they show you that there's power in persistence. There's something beautiful in the struggle, and sometimes, that's where you find your true strength. Love and betrayal are also central to the narrative. We've all experienced betrayal, haven't we? Whether it's from a partner, a friend, or even family, that sting stays with you. Blessing in Disguise explores how betrayal doesn't have to be the end. It can be a lesson. It can lead to growth. The movie asks you to reconsider your idea of loyalty, forgiveness, and second chances. In the end, you might find yourself wondering, is love enough to heal the wounds betrayal leaves behind? Of course, redemption is a theme that runs deep throughout the film. Characters make mistakes, hurt others, and sometimes even hurt themselves. But the movie doesn't just leave you with a feeling of hopelessness. Instead, it shows you that there's always a chance for change. There's always a path to redemption. And sometimes, you have to go through the darkest moments to find your light. Blessing in Disguise gives you hope that even the ugliest situations can turn into something beautiful if you're willing to work for it. In Nigerian storytelling, there's always room for family, drama, and a touch of humor, and this film is no exception. The way the characters interact with each other, the little banter, and even the serious moments, all feel like pieces of a larger puzzle that we're trying to figure out. There's an energy to this film that feels so real. You'll swear you know someone just like the characters on screen. It's also important to mention the emotional depth of the movie. Blessing in Disguise doesn't just skim the surface. It digs deep into the emotional lives of its characters. You get to see them cry, laugh, love, and fight with themselves and each other. And because of this, when something big happens, when a twist shows up out of nowhere, you feel it. The movie doesn't just want you to watch it, it wants you to feel it. The beauty of Blessing in Disguise is how it mirrors life. Not everything in the film is wrapped up neatly, and that's what makes it so relatable. Life isn't perfect, and neither are the characters. They make mistakes, they hurt, they learn, and they grow. Just like us. And that's the power of a story like this. It shows you that even in your darkest moments, there's always a chance for things to turn around. By the end of the film, you'll be left thinking, was this truly a blessing in disguise? Or was it just the result of a series of choices that led to unexpected outcomes? One thing is for sure, the film will make you question everything. From the choices you make in your own life to the way you view love, betrayal, and forgiveness. Blessing in Disguise is more than just a Nollywood movie, it's an experience.